When asked to name Ice Age animals, many people give the same common responses: woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, dire wolves, and so on. But this got me thinking. Australia is a strange place with even stranger wildlife. So what strange creatures lived there during the Ice Age? Well, that's the question we will be answering in today's video. Many of Australia's common modern animals were still around, just in much larger forms. The largest kangaroo species ever inhabited Australia during this time. Called Prohoptodons, these massive kangaroos stood at a towering 6'6" and weighed between 440 to 350 pounds, and lived in semi-arid areas of Australia. Along with the giant kangaroos, giant koalas were also present at this time. They're about a third larger than the modern koala and shared much of the same diet and lifestyle. And they were also the largest tree-dwelling marsupials to ever exist. Speaking of large marsupials, the largest marsupial ever was also present during the Australian Ice Age. Diprotodon was essentially a massive wombat, standing at almost 6 feet high, 13 feet long, and weighed almost 8,000 pounds. These massive herbivores had incredibly strong bite forces, and is the only marsupial ever known to have seasonal migrations. Anyways, enough with the herbivores. What were the predators like at this time? Well, to put it shortly, they were terrifying. Thylocoleo served as apex predators and were essentially marsupial lions. They're the largest mammalian predators present in Ice Age Australia, and weighed in at almost 300 pounds. It is speculated these were the apex predators of the Australian outback, and preyed on the previously mentioned giant kangaroos and diprotodons. Another very familiar mammalian predator was also present at this time. The thylacine or Tasmanian tiger also ruled this era. Dying out only a century ago, these predators were present in large numbers during this time period on the mainland. There were also several species of massive birds that haunted the outback during this time. Thunderbirds stood at over 10 feet tall and weighed over 1,100 pounds and were thought to be flightless herbivores or omnivores. A similar bird called Dromormis, nicknamed the Demon Duck of Doom, was also found. However, it was only slightly smaller, at only 8 feet in height. The last species I have for you today might be the most terrifying. The Megalania was a massive monitor lizard. Its size remain unknown, but estimates state it could be between 11 and 23 feet long and could have weighed 300 to 4,000 pounds. It is the largest known terrestrial lizard to ever have existed, and somehow it gets worse, as it has been proposed that these massive lizards carried venom glands, similar to those of a Komodo dragon. Australia is a terrifying place, and if you enjoyed this content, please remember to like and subscribe for more wildlife videos.